hesitated a lot before being here today. The more I thought about my standing, the more I realized that at any other university in North America, this would be quite unusual. You would not expect the clearly Muslim, African, international student with, let's be honest, the weird accent, standing in front of you to run for president. But here I am nonetheless, and it does not feel unusual. There is something special in a school like Quest. Many of us chose Quest because it was different and we wanted something different. In some ways, I personally hope we want to be shifters to make a difference. However, throughout this past month, we realized that Quest is not as different as we claim to be. We faced issues which were very common to any other university. And our response was pretty common too. In this process, we said things that we regretted. However, for some of us, for the first time, we found the courage to say the things that mattered. We talked about real issues, things that needed to be said. I attended and hosted some of those discussions, and I saw anger and frustration. In the midst of a discussion, someone asked, "What is the role of the SRC in this situation?" The room went silent. As a member of the Student Representative Council, this made me think a lot. What is the role of the Student Representative Council in helping to shape the community we would like to see? I'm standing here today to precisely answer this question. I'm standing here today because I believe we are not different. We make ourselves different. And the Student Representative Council should be the place where that difference is channeled. The SRC was created by students to represent students. It's high time that we represent student interests. If I were elected as a president, I would ensure that the SRC becomes the place where our needs are addressed. My aim is to start honest and transparent communication with the administration, to ensure that students are an integral part of designing policies about student life. Whether it's the type of party we would like to see hosted, to the implementation of a student union building or a club, to more serious issues such as our response to campus violence and aggression. I will ensure that the SRC will not only be the place where proposals are brought forward for funding, but a place where student creativity, diversity, and uniqueness, and more importantly, our voices are brought forward to shape this community. As the Minister of Internationalization, I was fortunate enough to experience being on both sides of the coin. I understood what it meant to be part of a group that sometimes felt unjustified and was continuously silent. However, being on the SRC also enabled me to understand the challenges of sitting in an institution that was not designed to address these complicated issues. However, an institution, thanks to the amazing work of our current executive body, that has the potential to be the voice and the shape-shifter of this community. My unique position gave me the opportunity to experience both ends of the spectrum. I can act as the bridge between you and the administration. I'm dedicated to ensure that we are paying our money to actually see the issue that matters to us being addressed. My experience hosting international affairs dinners show that I'm ready to discuss political issues. I will ensure open discussion are held with the administration, so that not only the administration is transparent about how issues such as sexual assault are addressed in this community, but also that students actively participate in addressing this issue in the most constructive ways. With my past experience working with multinationals, I gained extensive experience in team and community building. I developed negotiation and organizational skills that will enable me to ensure that communication and a common vision is maintained within the SRC. My past experience as a consultant equipped me with the skills necessary to lead training so that we will ensure that when policies are about to be implemented, focus groups are run, so that each one of our voices, not only the loudest, are heard and taken into account when shaping this community. When I came to Quest, I had a very clear image of what my college experience would be. 3 quarters through it, I realized that my college experience is not something that is handed to me on a silver plate. My experience at Quest will only be what I make of it. More importantly, I now also realize that the way I live my college life will also influence the way that other people like me live their experience. I'm asking you today to vote for me so that we can create a new college experience and leave a legacy in this school. So that 10 years later, we can look back at our experience at Quest and be proud because we've never been afraid to stand for truth and justice. My name is Aïda, and I want to be your next president.